Hi and welcome to another edition of Onside SA, the soccer show that tells you what's going on, and a lot's been going on, but we always start off with last one standing, and we've now got it down to two. There were originally three people left in the first edition of it, and it's now down to two. Our man Larry Weinstein fell away, but Gary Leach and of course Ernie Wallace-Skip, they've gone through. So it's two of them, bud.
Two of them left. Yeah, I watched the Watford game. A bit unlucky, yeah. Fletcher, a bit of a deflection with the goal, even though he hit the volley well. All over them, Watford. Just couldn't get the equaliser. So
Watford were good against Chelsea the week before. But just looking at the two boys that are left, and they've both used Man City, Man United, Arsenal, Leicester, Burnley and Tottenham. So they're getting out now. The ones they can use, they've also used Liverpool, Everton and Stoke, Gary, and Ernie's used Southampton, West Brom and Chelsea.
Yeah.
So Gary can still use Chelsea, Watford, Southampton, Newcastle. He's got a bit of a chance.
He's got a bit of a squeak.
Ernie's got Liverpool, Watford, Newcastle, Stoke are the top sides. So it's tough now.
It's tough. Well, it's 10th week now. So I remember last week Ernie was petrified to use Liverpool.
Yeah.
When I sent in the teams, he said, geez, I'm scared of Liverpool. Well, I wonder if he's going to be scared of them this week.
You better start looking at it. They're due to draw one.
Yeah, West Ham away.
Okay, the last one standing two. 116 entries. And now we've got 107 left. 64 Arsenal, Liverpool 33, Chelsea 7, Man City 2 and Leicester 1. So those are the 107. Three favourites at the moment. Still Eric Nyrak, 5 for 5. Sean Phillips, 5 for 5. And a new name here, Sean Matthew, is that right?
Yeah, Sean Matthew, three entries, 3 for 3 every week. He's been quite shrewd. He's gone for one team every week, where some of the guards have rotated.
He's put all three?
So all three.
So he's waiting to spread it late.
Yeah.
Clever move by Sean Matthew.
By Sean, yeah.
Okay, now, Budge, let's try and get hold of Stevie B, find out what's happening. The championship's hotting up. I saw the games midweek. We're about to talk to Steve about them. And he should be on the line any moment. They're just getting through to Stevie B. He's our pundit, the man you can't boot, shoot or electrocute. He's 50 years been involved with Fulham. And Budge, he's got to be unhappy with midweek. We'll get his
If he's unhappy, my boys Preston can't win a game at home. So we're also struggling. So not much to talk about in our teams. But just can't win at home. And
how many games do they have? It's a very
there's 24 leagues. They play 46 games.
24 teams?
Yeah.
46 games. It's a lot of
so
football.
It's a lot of football.
They do start ahead of us.
Yeah.
And okay, while we're waiting to get Stevie on, let's talk quickly about the Champions League midweek, because we've had 2 days of fantastic football. Budge, Man United did the job against Benfica 2-0.
It wasn't the best of performances. We missed a penalty, but just got to get through in the group stages, Paul. That's all you can do. 4 for 4. We're through now.
Por favor.
Yeah.
They're good at the back. They're tight at the back. I thought they might leak goals, but they're tight at the back. Roma Chelsea 3-0.
Yeah, there were some shocking goals. Rudiger let one bounce just outside the box, and I think Zeko scored the goal. There's trouble in that camp, Paul. I know without Kante, there's trouble in the camp. I don't know what's going on, but...
and then Glasgow Celtic can't win there.
Geez, they had chances.
Munich. Okay, well, that was Tuesday. Stevie B's on the line. Let me see if we can get Stevie on. Stevie, you there? Oh, good. We can hear you clearly now. Steve, can you hear us? Can you hear us, Steve? We seem to be struggling with Steve today. Can you hear us, Steve?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good. We got Budge and I here. Just talking a moment ago, Fulham lost and Preston North End lost at home. What's the story, Steve?
Well, certainly for us, it's been quite a sort of a dramatic sort of week or so. There's obviously been a bit of upheaval behind the scenes at the club, and that culminated on Tuesday afternoon with the sacking of the director of football operations, or the stats guy, as he's sort of...
The money ball guy.
I think there's certainly been some things going on, and it obviously affected, I think, certainly the first team players, and it was a very disjointed performance.
Yeah, you can't have it. If you're going to get into that top 6, Steve, you're going to have to start pulling a few rabbits out the hat.
Steve, you think that'll help getting a few players in January, with the manager doing all the work?
That has to be the aim now. And obviously we are a little bit, I think anyone connected with the club knows that we are sort of short of a dominant centre half and a centre forward, and that wasn't addressed in the summer transfer window, so it remains to be seen. we can't make excuses. We've had injuries. As
Yeah.
every team gets injuries, you have to sort of play through it.
And it doesn't get easy on Friday when you're away to Wolves.
We're getting a bit of feedback here. Are you getting it, Budge?
Top of the table. I mean, it really has been. We were talking last week. That very clubs, and it's. Who would have thought at the weekend that QPR, who haven't shown a lot of form, would beat both Wolves and Sheffield United. So they're sort of taking turns with each other at the top of the table now.
Yeah. Well, I can't talk about Preston. We haven't got a centre half either. In fact, our three main guys are.
Since we played you had three defeats on the bounce.
Yeah, don't look good. One team that has come right, Steve, is Aston Villa.
Stevie, Aston Villa?
Villa are looking quite strong at the moment. As I say, they had that sort of one defeat recently, but apart from that, they're on a good run and they're now sitting comfortably in the playoffs.
Stevie, we're going to have to just cut you off there, Steve. We're getting a lot of feedback. We'll try and get you now again because there's really some feedback. If you can hear me, just wait until we'll get back with Steve at the moment. But bad feedback there.
No, terrible.
But let's talk of Wednesday's Champions League. Napoli played well. Good game. You watched
good game. I watched the whole thing.
4-2 to
good game.
Man City.
Didn't deserve the fourth goal, last kick of the game, Sterling. He's playing well, Sterling, but very good game, Paul. Good game.
Yeah.
Two good teams. Unfortunately, Napoli are going out.
Yeah, correct. Napoli are gone. Tottenham, a fantastic performance. A night to remember for Spurs fans.
Must be, especially at Wembley.
Yeah, at Wembley they played well. It was a very good game. They're a very good side too. You mustn't knock them. They had chances both home and away to score goals against Spurs. But Spurs were very good.
Yeah, well, the thing with those top Spanish teams is now they're through because Dortmund have been shocking in the group, so they're both through. Wait till the knockout comes in February. You'll see a different Real Madrid, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's true. They're a very good side. And Liverpool way too strong.
Yeah, missed a penalty as well.
And tonight you got the Europa.
Two Europa teams. Yeah, Arsenal, they're at home to Crvena Zvezda, the Red Star Belgrade team, so they won't play their main players. And Lyon Everton.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see what they do at in France.
Everton are really struggling.
It
It's a
was
short trip across the ditch.
The pond, yeah.
Okay. And now let's look at PSL. I saw some goalkeeping. That's woeful. But let's look at Tuesday, Budge. Bloemfontein Celtic beat Maritzburg United.
Yeah, they've come right, Celtic. I think they're fourth now. Going well, going very well.
Supersport United. 3-0
I watched quite a bit of that
Maris.
game, Paul.
Yeah.
They can score goals.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that Kiwi assassin, his partner Les Krobler's son up front. They score a lot of goals.
Is that Les Krobler's son?
Yeah, they score a lot of goals, that team.
And then Chiefs couldn't carry on their winning vein.
End to end. Saw the highlights, end to end. A couple of chances late on, Chiefs.
It's a tough league, Budge.
No, not easy.
Wednesday, Amazulu, Baraka, one
Good
each.
point. Yeah, Baraka top of the league. As long as Amazulu get points from the home games.
Yeah, just I was talking earlier, Budge. They sit in the middle of the log. They're ninth.
Yeah.
They're 5 off the bottom team and about 5 off the top team.
The top, yeah.
Yeah. Chipper United beat Bidvest Wits.
Yeah.
What's happening to Wits?
And that was in Joburg too, Don't know what's happened, Gav. You'll see Gavin.
Okay, well, let's get back to Steve. We'll come back to this. We're halfway through talking to Steve. Steve, you there?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, fantastic. We had shocking feedback. And we're just moving on. We're just talking about Aston Villa. They're starting to move up.
Yes, well, look, one defeat in about sort of 10 games. I mean, they're having a good run. They look strong. They have got a good squad. And it looks like, they're playing some sort of... I bet themselves very hard to beat at the moment. So that was a good win, last night at Preston.
Yeah.
Preston, I thought might have sort of bounced back and maybe helped them, but it sounded like they were on top for most of the game.
Yeah, they were. Two connections there at the game. It said was one-way traffic. Other team that seems to have come right, Steve, and they spent a lot of money in the summer was Middlesbrough. Is it?
We were talking about them last week about how, and the week before, that they were struggling, and they've come back with two big away wins. So I think that's probably got them sort of back on track a bit. Yeah. And again, we'd expect them to. They spent money. Obviously, they did get they did lose a few of their Premiership players, but they spent as much as anybody.
Yeah, it was 40 million.
In the summer, and they say 2 big away wins now, and that puts them back on track. On the edge of a playoff place.
Sure. I see the manager from Sunderland, Simon Grayson, who left my boys Preston for a bigger club.
On a bit of a hiding to nothing, and they basically gave him no money at all in the summer to spend. I'm
Yeah.
not quite sure what was expected of him, but they've obviously not done anywhere near as well as they may have hoped to.
Yeah.
Even dropping down a division, but I think being held on. I guess the decision must have been made before the game because He was sacked, I think, something like 17 minutes after the end of the match.
Yeah.
So,
Well, they haven't won in
I'm
14,
not
so...
sure who they can bring in is going to make any difference with the squad they've got.
Stevie, let's talk about the top of the log. Leeds, Cardiff, are they the main boys?
Well, Cardiff
Wolves
have started very well and had sort of one or two blips, but they've bounced back again now with a win the other night. I mean, they're sitting there in the top three.
Wolves?
Neil Warnock knows how to get the best out of championship teams. So,
Yeah.
I thought they might drop away, but they've had a couple of good wins in the last few weeks. So, they are still there. And,
Well, that looks like the game of the week, doesn't it?
Wolves and Sheffield United.
Bristol City, early kick-off Saturday against Cardiff.
Isn't there a Friday night game? For Fulham. Yeah, Fulham. You're going to Fulham?
We've got a very tough game at Wolves. It might suit Fulham to play a little bit more, but Wolves are going to play a far more expansive game than some of the teams that have come to the cottage and defended. But I just think the way the confidence is very low at the moment, Wolves are sitting top of the table. I'd be very surprised if it isn't anything other than a home win.
Okay.
Steve, just to end it, any news on any managerial posts, whether it be the Premier League or international team? Scotland are without a rudder, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. I'm not quite sure who's in the frame for that. It's a difficult job for anyone to take on. I think it's probably a labour of love. I think it's someone like Gordon Strachan who always wanted to do it. He gave it his all. They came up short, as we know. There will always be managers who want to take on a national job, but it's a hard one. Because of where they sit in the seeding, they're generally always going to find themselves in a group with two strong teams, and that's often the downfall for some of the home nations. Wales have now got themselves in a stronger position, so they're now becoming sort of one of the more fancied teams, although they missed out this time. But I think it sounds like Chris Coleman is likely to
he's going to stay.
Contract to stay for the Euros.
Okay.
All right, Stevie, that's excellent because there's that feedback again. But wonderful talking to you, and we'll speak to you next week, Steve.
Absolutely, look forward to it. Have a good week.
All the best, Steve.
All the best, Stevie. Right, not a great line there, but good to hear what was going on. Let's just get back to Wednesday. We're talking about the PSL midweek results, and Bidvest going through a bad patch. Now, I watched the highlights of Pirates, Mamelodi Sundowns. That keeper is the guy who played against Cape Verde.
Is that
the Pirates keeper?
Okay.
He was shocking against Cape Verde for the Bafana. The two goals he let in there, the one he was completely out of position and was a deflected back across. But Budge, the guy hit it from his own half, a Beckham type shot. He must have had 6 seconds airtime. And the guy, he pushed it into the corner there. And he ran himself back into the net. Pirates, they were unlucky not to come back.
Okay.
But I watched that. But that's Pirates. Gone 1-3. Platinum Stars beat Ajax Cape Town.
Yeah, first one. They stuck out Maritzburg in the Telkom knockout on Friday on the penalty shootout. So you can see the guys are a bit confident celebrating.
Yeah.
A good result. They had to Roger Lassar. It's only a matter of time before he turned it round. There'll be a few teams looking above them or looking down now.
Yeah.
Because they're only a point behind Wits.
And Benny had a win with Cape Town City.
Hard to beat in Cape Town, Paul.
Yeah. Right, let's quickly look at the log. But there's no games this weekend.
No, the international having a break because we play Senegal next Friday.
Critical games.
Crucial World Cup qualifier.
Is Mane back for Senegal?
Well, the Liverpool fans hope he isn't, but
I was
they've called
looking
him
at
up.
the African Players of the Year. Mane is in there, and Percy Tau.
Yeah,
he's in from South Africa. Yeah, let's look. So the interesting thing is Baraka top of the league, 17 points. Yeah. Golden Arrows 15, Cape Town City 15, Bloem Celtic 15, Chiefs 14, Orlando Pirates 14, and 12 for Sundowns and Amazulu. Now Amazulu are 12th, Budge.
Yeah.
They're only 5 points above last.
Yeah.
Which is Platinum Stars.
Platinum Stars. You get a couple of wins and you're right up. A couple of defeats and you're in trouble.
Sundowns have only played 7 matches.
Yeah, well, they were involved in CAF.
Yeah.
And Super Sport have played 5.
They've got to be favourite here. They could get another 9 points, which probably won't be. But if they get 6, sure. And then Cape Town City and Bloem Celtic also got a game. Amazulu got a game. Very interesting. So that's the football from that neck of the woods. Let's get on to our Premiership, which is really building up ahead of steam. Man City looking like doing a Chelsea last year.
Yeah.
Stoke City, Leicester City, Budge.
I like Leicester, Paul. I watched that whole game with Stoke. I wasn't impressed with Stoke. The week before, they got beat at home by Bournemouth. It's an early kick-off, which I don't like having a bet on. But I was impressed with Leicester under the new boss.
Yeah.
He played Amari Gray, who I'm surprised that never got a chance under the previous
good player.
manager. Yeah.
That's one of the better goals I've seen.
Yeah.
The goal that Vardy tucked away. The run of his, going around the young guys. And
they're dangerous team. I can't believe they're 19-10, Paul. So we've had a few rand on that. I like Leicester.
Okay, good. Huddersfield, good at home. Their last home game, they beat Man United. They got West Brom, who are a bit up and down, I'd say.
Yeah, West Brom, I thought that they weren't too bad against Man City. They got beat 3-2, but they were competitive. You'll go and park the bus again and try and catch them on the break. I don't see Huddersfield winning this game. I think win and draw West Brom. They draw a big player there, Paul.
Huddersfield weren't too bad, even though they got beat the other day. They weren't too bad.
That was at Liverpool.
Newcastle have done well. They're in the top 10 at Nantes. Bournemouth struggling.
But their last win was at Stoke City. So away from home, it may be easier. Newcastle, you got to fancy, but they were disappointing on Monday at Burnley. He parked the bus as well, looked for a point. The moment they went one down, they started having a go. But at home, Paul, big shout at home.
Those Geordies. Southampton, 10th. I've been disappointed in Southampton. They went 1-0 up the other day. They looked like they'd have the game.
Yeah.
Then they got roasted. I think it was
against Brighton away.
Was it Brighton? Sorry.
Yeah,
they got roasted.
I can't believe the betting in this, Paul. If Burnley are above them in the league, they beat Chelsea away. They drew with Liverpool, drew with Spurs, beat Everton. Only Man City beat them.
Yeah.
I think the betting's wrong. Win and draw Burnley for
9-2.
me. I think it was 13-10. Win and draw Burnley.
That's a good
we're
bet.
on there.
Oh, good man. Swansea City, they're just bubbling under, but 17th. Brighton have done all right.
Yeah, I've been impressed with Brighton. Chris Hughton's got them sorted. Keep it tight early on and try and have a go later on. Big game for Swansea. They don't win this, they're in serious trouble.
They lost 5 league matches. They won 2, drew 2, and they lost to Arsenal. Brighton.
Yeah.
Interesting game.
And they hit the post at 1-0, remember?
Yeah.
But,
okay, let's move on to the next sheet. West Ham, how are they so upset of not taking extra 2 points?
He should just have kept walking.
Kept walking, that's it.
Just disgraceful what he did.
West Ham Liverpool be a good game.
Should be plenty of goals. Liverpool have had.
I wouldn't take 7-10 Liverpool.
No, but it's the Olympic Stadium. West Ham defensively they're all over the place. Liverpool get it right; they should win. But you play Wednesday in the Champions League, Saturday in the league.
Liverpool's lost 5 away matches. They won 1 only.
Yeah.
Lost
so
2.
They've conceded 15 goals. I know Man City beat them 5. Watford scored 3.
Spurs
scored 4. So, there'll be plenty of goals in that. There should be.
Tottenham play the bottom side. 3 plays 20. Tottenham should win.
Well, they should win on what we've seen recently.
Crystal Palace have shown a resurgence. And,
just think it's the wrong opponent for them. It is a lunchtime kickoff in England. That's the only thing. But if it had been a Saturday early kickoff, danger. Having got on the high with Real Madrid. But you've got to fancy Spurs.
Yeah. Man City number 1 of 5-10 to beat Arsenal 9-2. Could it be a good game?
Yeah, it should be. Strangely, Man City have only won one of the last 9 meetings with Arsenal. Remember, they beat them in the cup in extra time.
Yes.
So it's not all said and done. It was a hard game for them last night, Man City. They're lucky that it's a Sunday game.
Yes.
United and Chelsea, when they've played on Wednesday, they've had to play on Saturday. So the extra day will benefit them. But
Arsenal play tonight.
Arsenal play, but he won't play his main players. He'll rest all the guys. He's done it the whole competition. 5-10, the way Man City are going, Paul.
Kun Aguero broke the Man City record.
Yeah.
Well done to him.
Class player.
Class act. Chelsea, now they've got to win because they're there. They're not far adrift. But they play Man United. Now, can Man United go there and park the bus?
No, I don't think we can. I think he'll play the 3 and try and have a go at them. He has to.
Has to have a go. I think it'll be a good game because Man United are a good side. But I'm just so worried he'll park the bus. I'm so worried he'll take a draw. Really am.
Well, a draw's a good result at Chelsea. We haven't won there in ages. I think we've lost the last 6.
Well, there you go.
But Chelsea, I think Kante's expected back, and he's a major plus.
Good player.
You get him there. You've got to fancy Chelsea, the 2 teams, but the draw, massive player.
Okay, let's have a look. Everton-Watford.
I can't have Everton. I looked at their back four. They've got a 20-year-old youngster, Kenny, I think his name is. He scored the own goal.
Kenny Planey.
I don't know if he can be. Shame he's out of his depth, especially in the
stage,
place the left back Baines, he's in his mid-30s. Jagielka. Williams, they look terrible. Rooney's coming deeper and deeper. They're in trouble, Paul. And Watford away from home should have beat Chelsea, scored 2 goals in the last 5 away games. I smell an upset here, Paul.
Yeah. Budge, Watford, Troy Deeney threw a dill.
Yeah, should have got sent off.
Yeah. He's got. But
he was wrong. The guy, they kicked it out, and
he was completely wrong. He lost it because Watford are playing well.
Yeah, playing great.
So interesting game as well, and that leaves two English Championship matches we got here.
Yeah, Championship
Friday night, tomorrow night.
Yeah,
would they put that in the box? They should.
No, we don't get it. Hope it's on, but we haven't got them this whole season. Yeah, we listen to Steve. Fulham out of form. Even money Wolves won 6 of the last 8. Should be good things, Wolves. We haven't put them in our bets.
Fulham won the 3 of their last 5 away games.
Yeah,
but they'll have to raise again. Wolves are doing well.
Yeah.
Molineux's a big stadium, right? Yeah. Stadium for the Premier League.
Yeah.
And then Bristol City on Saturday.
2 informed teams, Bristol Cardiff. City lost 1 in 14. Cardiff have only lost 1 in 8. So it should be a tight game. I'm glad they've made it the early game in England,
Yeah.
Aston Villa, we've gone for Aston Villa to beat Sheffield Wednesday. Come well, unbeaten at home. And you can see they've got everything right, Aston Villa. So you've got to fancy them. Barnsley, Birmingham. Birmingham, the worst away record in the league. 7 away games, they've only got 1 point.
They've got 20. They're 21st in the log.
Yeah, they're struggling, Birmingham, since.
Bolton, bottom of the log. What's the story?
Yeah, I like Bolton to get a result here. The last 4 games, they've won 1 and drawn 3. They've come right. Norwich got done by Arsenal in the League Cup. Remember, got beaten extra time. But they've lost their last 2 games. Both were at home. Bolton win and draw for me.
Derby County in the playoff spots.
Yeah, coming right. I think Derby will be too good for Reading. Yarbstam's team can't score away from
What's
home.
happened? What's this in 1 year? About your half a year. Yeah. They were a very good side.
Well, they got beat in the playoffs and the penalty shootout, so they were stiff. Huddersfield done them, but I don't know how many players they've lost. But Derby should be too good. They spent a bit of money, Derby, and they've come right lately. Yeah.
Ipswich, Preston,
your 2
boys?
Struggling teams. We went Preston in the draw in the soccer 13. I think this will be a draw, Paul. Both teams out of form, don't get beat, yeah?
Okay, and then Millwall.
Yeah, hard to beat at home, Millwall, at the Den.
They're 17. 23rd, Burton.
Yeah, I haven't scored a goal in the last 6 away games. So it looks like if Millwall score, they'll win. So 6-10 I wouldn't be taking, but...
Notts Forest, they're not a bad side.
Yeah, good team. The problem with Forest is they win 5 and lose 5. It's not like there's draws in between. QPR have come right under Ian Holloway. Only lost 1 of the last 6, so I expect plenty of goals in that game, Paul. Any result wouldn't shock me.
Sheffield United right up there.
Yeah, going well, especially at home. Best home record. Expect a home win.
8-10. Hull City 18th, and they were Premier League last year.
Last year, lost a lot of players. So
okay.
Trouble.
Brentford.
Well, Brentford, since Harry took their best 2 players to Birmingham before he got fired, they haven't lost an 8. They murdered Preston on Saturday. Leeds United lost 5 of the last 6. They were cruising, Leeds.
Yeah, they're 7th now.
Struggling, you can't get beat. But away from home, they're always dangerous, Leeds. But of the 2 teams, Brentford haven't lost at home. I think it's 1 win and 5 draws at home. So win and draw Brentford there.
Middlesbrough, Sunderland.
Well, Sunderland fired their manager. Middlesbrough just come right.
This
they won
is a
the
derby.
Last 2. Yes.
This is a derby, so they'll be
correct. So
they'll be
early
hanging off the
kick-off.
rafters. Hanging off the rafters.
Yeah, but Middlesbrough for me.
All right. The best part of the show for me. Budgie's best bets. And here we go. Budge, start off with your Premiership quartet.
Okay, I think we're going to do the exotic first.
Oh, that's right. We have soccer sticks. I apologise. Thanks.
No panic.
Soccer 6. Always your bets. That's right. Okay, let's have a look at this. But
yeah,
tell us
I've
about
gone win and draw West Brom at Huddersfield. I've banked at Newcastle because I had to find one. I went the field with Southampton and Burnley, the field with Swansea and Brighton. I went win and draw Barnsley against Birmingham. I've taken the chance. I think Liverpool will beat West Ham. And that'll be a tough game. I thought they were the best banker of the. I know some people may disagree and go for Newcastle, but I think Liverpool 2-1-6 and that soccer bet,
Yeah.
Second one's the Championship. I've banked at Aston Villa. I've gone Bolton win and draw against Norwich.
So how are Wednesday doing?
Sheffield Wednesday, they won in midweek,
okay,
but away from home they've been poor. And Aston Villa are going great, so they've taken a chance, Said bank at Derby to beat Reading. I've gone the field with Forest QPR. I've gone Sheffield United in a draw looking for the upset. And the field with Brentford Leeds, likewise looking for an upset. 2-1-6.
Soccer 10.
Soccer 10, I've gone Bolton win and draw against Norwich. I've gone West Brom win and draw at Huddersfield. I've banked at Newcastle. I've gone the field with Forest and QPR. I've banked at Sheffield United. I've gone Burnley win and draw at Southampton. Likewise, Brighton win and draw at Norwich. I've gone Barnsley win and draw against Birmingham. Brentford win and draw against Leeds. And I've banked at Liverpool. If you want to put the draw with Liverpool and bank elsewhere, no problem. But that's the way we've gone, Soccer 13, I've banked at Liverpool. I've gone win and draw West Brom at Huddersfield. I've banked at Newcastle. Gone win and draw Burnley at Southampton. Likewise Brighton against Swansea. I've banked at Aston Villa. I've gone Barnsley win and draw against Birmingham.
Poor old Birmingham, they're the whipping boys.
Yeah, whipping boys, sadly. You know, Bolton win and draw against Norwich. Bank at Derby. Win and draw Preston at Ipswich. Bank at Millwall. Norwich win and draw against QPR. And I've banked at Sheffield United, $230.
230. They're hard to catch those. Right, let's go back to where I was talking about your Premiership quartet, Budge.
Yeah, I've gone Leicester to beat Stoke. I think Man City will beat Arsenal. And I've gone both teams to score in the West Ham, Liverpool and Everton Watford games. 2,200 to 200.
Brilliant.
Championship quad, I've gone Derby to beat Reading. Aston Villa to beat Sheffield Wednesday. And both teams to score, Sheffield United, Hull and Bolton Norwich. 2,200.
Okie dokie.
Over 2.5 goals, I've gone Stoke Leicester.
Stoke Leicester, you think it'll be goals?
Yeah, I think there'll be goals. Yeah, the way Leicester play, they're expansive. And Stoke always score.
Liverpool always score goals.
West Ham, Liverpool, Everton, Watford, and Notts Forest, QPR. Always goals with Notts Forest. So we've taken the chance there. 10-1 the foursome. Win and draw, I've gone win and draw Leicester against Stoke. Burnley against Southampton, West Brom at Huddersfield, Watford at Everton, and Bolton at home to Norwich.
Win or draw, eh?
Win or draw, yeah.
Okay, that gives us a shout.
Yeah.
And then your Spanish omelette?
The omelette, I've gone Valencia to beat Leganes. I've gone Barcelona to beat Seville, but under 2.5 total goals.
They've got 4.5 written up there.
No, under 4.5. So it has to be at least maximum of 4 goals. So we've gone under 4.5 goals.
Who are Barcelona playing?
Seville at home. So
Who's at home?
Barca.
okay.
So I don't think there'll be more. I don't think there'll be 5 goals or more. So Barca should win. So I think it'll be a tight game. Then I've gone over 2.5 goals. Deportivo La Coruña against the struggling Atletico Madrid and Levante Girona, 12-1.
And Collis King?
The Collis King, yeah. I've gone Man City to beat Arsenal, Middlesbrough to beat Sunderland, Derby to beat Reading, Valencia to beat Leganes, Barca to beat Seville, and Roma to beat Fiorentina.
Nice odds.
Yeah, just under 20-1.
Right, Budge, it looks like a very good weekend. The championship starts
Friday, yeah. We'll be on Wolves, but unfortunately we don't put them in the bets because sometimes I show flights on Saturday on TV. Yeah. It's a bit too late. So
okay, no problem. So that's the lot.
That's the lot.
Okay, as you can see, very interesting football coming up. The championship's really bubbling, and so is the Premiership. It looks like some teams are already starting to worry about relegation, and some teams are falling out of the top 4. Gets very interesting. Some big games up there, but just before we close, Man City have got Arsenal.
Arsenal at home Sunday.
And Chelsea have got?
Chelsea got Man United.
So it's massive.
Big games this week.
Big games. So
and Spurs get a result, that puts them right back
in the
into
hunt,
it. Yeah. And like Liverpool too, Arsenal in the hunt as well. So it's tightening up, top 6 teams.
Yeah, you don't want to fall off the speed.
No, you can't afford to, no.
Yeah. All right, guys, there we go. That's it. And make sure you're on side.